AFTV James, is it true, right? Lee was telling me, and I was like in disbelief, but is it true that you predicted that this would be a draw, a 1-1 draw?
I might have.
Jesus Lord, man. Against Sheffield United.
Well, he's usually always right, to be fair.
Look, yeah, it was bad. Look, I lost. I'll be honest. I lost a bit of trust in this team. The 4 games before this, and I lost a bit of trust in the manager. I think if this had just been a week before, whatever, I said, no, we'll bounce back. Arteta's shown that actually he's had bad patches and bounced back from it. But I lost a bit of trust in the week. I also thought he'd rest a few. I think he'd think that the Prague away game was so important that actually he was going to rest players and we'd probably go out with a weakened side. But credit to him, he didn't. He actually experimented, which I quite liked. And then, the players were brilliant, so thoroughly deserved win.
And some great goals in the game.
Yeah, I saw a tweet, I think it was BR Football said, they tweeted, Arsenal have just scored a vintage Arsenal goal. And do you know what I love about that? That despite everything, we still carry that weight and reputation of a club that play great football. And I just want Arteta and the players to remember that the expectation of Arsenal, even when we weren't winning titles, is they blood in youngsters, they play great football, they score goals. And actually, the former we've done this season, that's been great, because I think we lost that over the last couple of years. But the football was really good today, and the goals are superb. And that's what Arsenal's about, and to take the game like that to them today. Look, we weren't brilliant, and Sheffield United are bad, let's be honest. Why they're at the very foot of the table with no chance of coming back up, or getting out of the relegation zone. But you still got to beat what's in front of you, and they did that really well.
Yeah, and so some good performances. Lacazette bounced back from that. He had a bit of a horror show the other night with those misses, but he was clinical with his finishes, and also Martinelli getting a start and getting on the score sheet and all action.
Yeah, really happy for Martinelli. He kind of did all the things you remembered of him. He got the goal because I think he's got that poacher nature in him. But he was working really hard. He was relentlessly chasing. Lacazette, when Sabas flicked in and Lacazette was through, I was calm. I was confident. I know it's only a split second, but I never stopped to think, oh no, is he going to miss this? A bit like we did with that Slavia Prague chance the other night. But with the second one, that was the one I was most happy about him putting away, because we always talk about Lacazette dropping into midfield and linking up and doing all that. But to make the run in beyond, get beyond the defender, use his pace. He still has pace. I think there's a false narrative that he's sort of a bit of a lump now. He's not, he's got that pace. He's still a real athlete. And to have time to think about it and pick his spot, that was the chance I was most happy about him putting away. And actually, I want to word on Granit Xhaka, because I spoke about Arteta experimenting today. He went with Xhaka as an inverted wing back. Shout out whoever was in the comments on our show with Cessna who suggested he should do that. But it was good because there was a balance, and actually Xhaka was still sort of playing in that kind of area he plays anyway when he's in midfield. So Arteta found a nice way of kind of changing the kind of positions of the players without really disrupting the system. So it'll be interesting if he goes that on Thursday night.
You think he will?
I think he will, actually, because I think there'll be a temptation to get Cedric back to right back. I thought Chambers did fine today. Bellerin did fine the other night. But I think Cedric's the only one who's looked like a genuinely good right back option for us this season. So I think there'll be temptation to bring him back there. Xhaka goes left back. You've got that bit of solidity.
So yeah, Ceballos and Partey midfielder.
Maybe, and there's no better performance for Ceballos to go into that Slavia game on the back of, because he was good today and he was involved creatively, and Partey was kind of dominating the midfield on his own. Sloppy moments, but some great moments as well. Like, you can see his quality. So look, let's just say we're expected to win 3-0. We're expected to go put in that performance, but that's fine. A lot of times this season, we've not done what's been expected of us.
We're expected to beat Slavia Prague. Will we do that?
You can understand my hesitancy. Yeah, I think we will. Yeah.
You start Lacazette in that game?
Yeah, I do. I start Lacazette.
Leave out Aubameyang?
Yeah.
Did you? What about if we don't know about Smith Rowe yet and Odegaard? Martinelli, does he start for you?
If Smith Rowe, because there's worry about Saka, isn't there? If Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka are fit, they're my three behind Lacazette still. Just because I think we've seen them do it on, I guess we'd call the big stage, the North London derby. Martinelli really good today. He needed those minutes, but let's just sort of relax. It wasn't a flawless performance from him today. So I'd go with that. And yeah, Oba doesn't start for me because Listen, there's no denying Aubameyang's quality and his ability in front of goal. Even when he misses chances, I know he's probably going to bury the next one. But there's a better balance to this team right now when Aubameyang's not in it. We will readdress that and find a way to get him up front and get a balanced side. But at the moment, I like the look of Laka.
Pepe start for you?
Oh, it's Pepe too. Oh my God. No, I'd still go that through. But Pepe was good today, you know?
Yeah.
God, do you know what?
He was a serious threat today.
He was very good. Do you know, it's very easy to criticise Arteta and say what we say. When you put the questions like that, it is tough. I wouldn't even mind seeing Saka at left wing, at left back, Xhaka in midfield, and Pepe on the right. He's got some good options there. But the point is, no matter what he does, it should be good enough to beat Slavia Prague. And I said this the other night after the Prague game. I thought Arteta got it wrong from minute one. He got all the subs wrong. The attitude of the players was wrong. The whole kind of aura around the game was wrong. And we still had 4 great chances to score. So whatever he does, he should get it right. And we've got a favourable run to the end of the season. So I'm not too worried about what kind of the finer details of the players. Just go and get the job done. That's what we need. We need results now.
Today's show is sponsored by Profit Accumulator, the UK's #1 match betting service. So what is match betting? It's a method that's used by individuals to profit from free bets and incentives offered by bookmakers. And when you sign up to Profit Accumulator, they will walk you through how to do match betting with their easy to follow video guide. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and you can start your Profit Accumulator journey today